Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, almost afternoon, good morning. I washed my hair, started a new day, but today, well, I'm gonna bring y'all a little bit of a short video, but it's gonna be a good one, at least for me. Might be a good one for y'all. Maybe it's a little bit of a cooking video, and I'm gonna get it started. This is gonna be part one, and then with a challenge in the midst of it. So I'm gonna set y'all right. We'll put y'all like right there, like there. Ha! I will not start working when I will start working when my coffee does. Ha! Imagine that one. This is gonna be how I would make. I just learned how to do this a little bit of my mom's way, and I got some hamburger right here. The rest of it is the frosting. I got my little pan, little disposable 2-pound pan looking thing. I got my eggs. I got my breadcrumbs. Yep, breadcrumbs. I just dumped them all in there because I had a bunch. And then my salt, pepper, oregano, minced onion, garlic powder, and I put I'm debating, sometimes I'll put this in there for added taste, sometimes I won't. But I got it out just in case. So what we have here, okay, what the eggs and the egg and these are gonna do is help make it all stick, like stick together, so it'll go in here properly. You don't have to grease it because hamburger's pretty greasy itself. But so I'm gonna dig a little bit of a hole. That has about a couple more minutes to defrost. And then I dig a little hole just for the purpose of the egg. See, there's a little bit of a hole. And then because this is gonna be about 2 pounds, you want 1 egg per pound. Okay? At least, you know, I do it that way. And it turned out really good last time I did it. So there's 2, and be right back. Okay, that was letting me know. So we got this. We can move to the side. I got my 2 eggs in here. You want enough, but not enough, if that makes sense, to absorb the egg that you're going to be putting in there. I have it on the aluminum foil just for GP purposes. So what I do to start out with is a handful. I'll start out with 2 handfuls right now. So we'll just have to put that to the side right there. Okay. And the salt. I don't put very much because in there. So what I'll do is I'll put some in my hand, maybe about that much, because it is going to be 2 pounds worth. So that should cover it. And then we're going to put it like this. This is pepper, by the way. Whoops, there it is. And I'm gonna put a little 8, 9, 10. Because it is a shaker, I'm gonna put 10 in there because they come in little, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, they come in little kernel things. And then with the oregano, same principle as the salt, I put probably about the same amount as the salt, sort of like that. Make it up front. Let me know how your guys' day is going. Let me say morning. Do you guys have anything great planned for today? Me, I'm starting a little early because I got a couple appointments I got to attend to later. One of them being I'm almost done with physical therapy. Those who've been on here know my channel. Last year I went through 3 knee surgeries last year. So I'm doing much better. It still hurts from time to time, but like today, it's kind of sore, okay? So with the minced onions, like this, that is like 1. I don't know if you guys see that or not. That's 1. We're gonna add 2 of those because I do like onions in, it gives it a little kick, a little flavor. And there's the other one. Okay. And then I do next up is the garlic powder. I love garlic. I comment down below if you like garlic in a lot of your foods that you make. So this comes out so fast. So this we're going to just sprinkle all over and do a little bit more just on GP, so that should be totally enough. And then I am gonna put coriander in this time. This is I'm trying to get a little so y'all can see it's ground coriander. I'm trying to, this doesn't come out like I want it to, so this is what I'm going to do. I took out that little top thingy. Whoa, that's a little too much. Okay. So I put in about that much. It's probably a half of a teaspoon. In other words, a teaspoon. And we're going to pop it up. Oh, there we go. Right on time. Okay, so be right back. Alright, we got the booger. Okay, it's totally unthawed. Yes. So, we're going to put the rest of it in the Mohegans. And there we go. And throw that in the sink. Now, okay. Now, what I do is I'll mix up what I have. Usually I do this in a big bowl, but I don't know what I do with it. Is take my fingers, but you want to add just enough breadcrumbs, but at the same time, you don't want to make it you don't want to make it bready, if that makes sense. You just want enough that's going to be on there that it's going to stick together. that is gonna stick together and, you know, do, you know, what this is. We're gonna need some more, but this is gross. Ew. So I'm gonna wipe that off. Okay, yeah, it's not absorbing. So I'm gonna probably put about that. That should do it perfectly. Okay, and then just go through and mix it up real. You want to make sure all the seasoning, all the breadcrumbs, and the egg is kind of like massaged all the way through the entire thing, or it's going to come out looking like chunks. I made that mistake. So, alright. So that, let me go a couple of times. Ooh. Okay. I like these. See, I still got lumps of bigger, but that's okay. It'll cook down. Because, you know, I'm trying to practice this year of doing meal prep for myself. The only thing that I'm missing in there, and I forgot to get when I went to the store, was barbecue sauce or ketchup to put over the top of it. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Should be good. Tell you the honest truth, that should be really good. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what, once I get it in the pan, kind of like what I did last time. I actually turned out really good. Was I topped it with a little bit of breadcrumbs just to give it an added color. But I'm gonna wait till it gets like halfway done in order to do that. So I'm going to go like, take a big clump, maybe. Take this big ball like this and kind of like put it in your little pan. I use disposable. I can use them like twice and then throw them away, depending on how gooky they get. Because if they get like super gooky, these are like maybe $1.74 for like 3 or 5 or something like that. And then I got the mini ones too, just in case I want to do mini stuff. So I'm gonna go like this, make sure it's all pushed. You wanna, some people say it doesn't really matter, but with this little toaster oven I got, since I don't got a big oven, I kind of like to make sure it's like all, because this is, I cooked them in, I like to make sure, because with a toaster oven, you only have like so much room. So, let me, ew, I gotta wash my hands after this. Okay, let me show y'all. All right, look. That's sort of like what it looks, what it's gonna look like once it's in the pan. Now, mind you, let me set y'all back down. It's gonna cook down after, I'll say about 15 or so minutes, you're gonna start to notice it to cook down in there. So it's gonna turn out a little bit smaller maybe than this. So you put it on there like this. And I forgot some goopies. So we're gonna let this cook for, in total, in my total minutes to be about probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. That's just like how my toaster oven is. I got a little hole in the wall toaster oven. It works for me. So what I do is I turned it on 350. And I turned it all the way up to, like, the timer dial all the way up to 30. So, get that going. I'm going to set this to the side because I might just put some more in. But these guys can go back in the cabinet. Be right back. La-di-da-di-da. You know it. Oh, shoot. Whatever, I'll fix it later. Alright, guys. So that'll be about 45 minutes until that is totally done. And, yeah. I wanted to bring you guys a little bit something this morning. And then I will bring you a part 2 when this, my meatloaf is just about done, so y'all can see. But that is how I started my meatloaf. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. You know, my hair's a little bit messy because I did wash it. But I know this is like almost a 20-minute video, but that's okay. I owe it to you guys. But I just wanted to show y'all how I prepare my meatloaf. But you also want to remember, always keep your hands clean when especially with messing with any kind of meat or going from one type of meat to another. You want to make sure you wash your hands with soap and water. Because, you know, there's such thing in this world called cross-contamination. But with hamburger, you want to make sure your hamburger is, like, totally done. Because salmonella and food poisoning are no joke. I've had food poisoning before. Never had salmonella. But I don't want it. I actually had a friend who had salmonella and said it was not fun. So, you always want to make sure your hamburger is all the way done. So, we're going to let it do its thing. And, like I said, I'll bring you guys a part 2 later on. And I'll get these videos, uploaded for you all for today. I hope you guys have a blessed and amazing day. I hope you guys have a spectacular day. I hope you guys have an abundance of blessings for your 2024. If nobody told you today that they love you, I love you. Most importantly, God loves y'all. But comment down below some challenges. Comment down below some challenges you can do with average stuff around your house. I'm waiting to see what you guys have planned because, man, I got a few in there now. I would like to see you guys challenge me. I'm up for the challenge. So February and possibly March are going to be the challenge month. So, I love y'all. Stay up, stay blessed, stay focused. And also shout out again to Danielle for sending me a challenge to put in my bucket. Love y'all. God bless.